Hi, it's Richard here from Past That Science. Quick question today on finding out what the percentage slip is of a motor. Slip is the difference between the motor's synchronous speed and the rotor speed, which is normally expressed as a percentage. Now, just to remind ourselves on what synchronous speed and rotor speed are, synchronous speed, which we call ns, is the speed of the rotating magnetic field within the stator being the fixed part of the motor. And that synchronous speed is normally in revs per second or revs per minute. Now, if we needed to find out what that is, we would use ns is F over P. The speed of that rotating field is dependent upon the frequency and the number of pole pairs. F is the supply frequency in hertz, P is the number of pole pairs. Now, rotor speed, N, is the speed of the actual rotor or the motor shaft. And again, that's in revs per minute or revs per second, and the rotor speed would be slightly slower than the synchronous speed. And it's that difference between the rotor speed and the synchronous speed is what we call slip. See how this formula is made. So seeing that slip is the difference between synchronous speed and rotor speed, we can just start off by saying that the difference is ns minus n, synchronous speed minus the rotor speed. Now, seeing that we need that as a proportion, we can build on that and say, well, if we take ns minus n to find the difference, then to find the proportion, we divide it by ns, and then if we wanted to express it as a percentage, this is the formula that we would use here. ns minus n, so that's your synchronous speed minus the rotor speed, divided by the synchronous speed, and then times 100 to express it as a percentage. Determine the full load slip of a three-phase 4-pole induction motor which has a synchronous speed of 24 revolutions per second and a rotor speed of 22.56 revs per second. Now, first of all, don't be bamboozled by the question because there's information there that we don't necessarily need. We don't need that lot because we're already given the synchronous speed. We don't need to work it out by using ns is F over P. We have all the information that we need. So the formula that we're going to use then is, as we saw before, ns minus n divided by ns times 100. Let's put the numbers in. ns is 24, that's the revs per second, and then your n is 22.56. Divided by 24 times by 100, and if you put that in a calculator, you will get 6%. Another quick example. Be the percentage slip of a single phase 2-pole induction motor which has a synchronous speed of 50 revs per second and a rotor speed of 48.5 revs per second. So here's the formula, ns minus n divided by ns times 100. Stick the figures in. So the ns, the synchronous speed, is 50, the rotor speed is 48.5, divided by synchronous speed, which is 50, multiplied by 100 to turn it into a percentage, 3%. Now go past that science.